I want to talk about something different today. Um, I was going over in my head, and with the arrival of Prometheus and me recently getting back into the Alien series again, I've decided let's do a bit of a recap and talk about the past Alien movies. I'll I'll be as brief as I can. I don't like ranting on for too long and about one particular subject about anything, or really have to make a second video. Uh, Mostly this conversation started because I know there have been a lot of differing opinions about the most recent film Prometheus. Uh, so far, there's only been one video done by one of that guy with the glasses producers where he said that he liked it, and that was Linkara. The first review I saw for it was by Film Brain, and he said that it was rather disappointing. Another one I saw was by Brad, the cinema snob, where he and his friends said that they liked it. And then there was one by Spoonie where he basically said that he flat out hated it. Now he did go into reasons why. Now I'm not, really gonna try to dissuade or try and agree because I haven't seen it yet. But from everything that I've heard, I do have to admit I am rather conflicted. Mostly because the first teaser trailer I saw did get me very excited about it. But now with all these new events, and then what I'm hearing from reviews and everything, has me a little concerned and confused about what the movie might be. But again, we all have to see for ourselves because everybody always has differing opinions about what they like and what they don't like. Which leads me into talking about Alien. Now, growing up, I never originally saw Alien first. Growing up as a kid, I saw Aliens, and that was the movie that I grew up with a lot. I did see Alien probably some years afterwards, and I remember being scared by it, but I also remember at times being rather bored by it too. And as of recently rewatching it and downloading it, I have to say, really, in retrospect, I don't like Alien 1 as much as I like Aliens. Now, I'm not saying I hate Alien. I'm saying I don't like it as much as the sequel. And the reasons for that is because there are too many periods in the film Alien where things move and progress too slowly. Too slowly. You'll have long-spanning scenes of cameras moving through spaces, cameras on characters, or cameras on the spaceship. For instance, when they're first landing on the LB4, what's the name of the planet? LB4-1246, I think. I know I'm close. But anyway. In fact, when I was talking about this with a friend of mine, he stated, yeah, it's like for several minutes you're watching the ship, fly around the planet, turn, and then at one point land. Now he exaggerated and said, you spend 20 minutes watching the damn ship land. Now I know it's not literally that long, but it feels that long. And then, there's the long march out to the derelict ship, and blah, 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 blah. And there are other and better reasons for not liking Alien as much as I like Aliens. For one thing, I don't care for the alien in Alien. And I know that just sounds weird, like, you don't care for the main theme? Well, I don't care for it because, bear in mind, the original suit for Alien was this big rubber suit that was not really made to be, moved around in. And so when you see the alien and you see, how it interacts with everybody, everything that it does, as opposed to the aliens in the sequel, and how they remade the suits and made them to be more comfortable and looser, so that you could move around in and really, perform not outright acrobatics, but that, you could really move. And really, the alien in the first one comes off as really more of just a big, dumb monster in Alien. More specifically in a lot of the shots that you'll see it in, where it'll be posed like this. I'm the alien. I've got a mouth in my mouth. And whereas in Aliens, for one thing, you don't see them very well in Aliens. That's a plus. In that, they're always hidden in the shadows, or they're always hidden on the walls. And the fact that there's just so many of them, and a lot of the time they're bunched together, so they come off as this insectoid kind of shape, as opposed to this, I'm an alien, and let's bear in mind, okay, Alien, in the original Alien film, when you see it, you do see it. It's not really hidden in shadow. Now, I know there are a lot of quick shots of it from time to time, but those shots hold for about a few seconds. So you do get to see it in full mass. And really, I guess that's why I prefer Aliens over Alien. That and the aliens just come off as scarier and far more threatening. Now, yeah, Alien does have a lot of good scares, but overall as a film, I don't like it as much as Aliens. And then you move on to the other sequels. Alien 3 and then Alien Resurrection. I'm actually wondering if we should even count in the Alien vs. Predator movies. I will talk about them. Well, let's briefly mention Aliens. I know I've already talked about it in comparison, but pretty much it is a vastly different film from Alien. Alien was a science fiction horror. Aliens is a science fiction action film. And I love Aliens. I love the hell out of it. Obviously. I grew up with it. So. Alien 3. I haven't actually seen Alien 3 again in a number of years, but I know fan reaction to it has not been well. And for good reasons. For one thing, they switch from practical effects a lot of the time for the alien, and so it's this CGI creation. There's also the fact that they kill off a number of perfectly good characters from Aliens in the very beginning of the movie. So, yeah, that rather kind of sucks. And then there's the whole thing with the film, particularly with the interaction of the prisoners. By the way, Alien 3 takes place on the prison planet, just in case for those people who don't know. And you run into this problem, which are kind of the signs of a bad writer, where you have characters, and I believe it's namely the prisoners a lot of the time, where every few minutes when they're speaking dialogue, they're having to throw out the F word every few seconds in their dialogue. And that can get rather annoying. But there are I'm sure better problems. But when compared to Alien Resurrection, you can certainly make the argument that Alien 3 is better than Resurrection. Now, when I was younger and when I first saw Alien Resurrection, I did enjoy it. That was mostly under the delusion of the fact that I was still an Alien fan back then. And when I first heard about Alien Resurrection, I was very skeptical and thought it was stupid. Right away, when a friend of mine told me, oh, well, they're bringing Ripley back, like, how? So, spoiler for Alien 3. At the end of Alien 3, she kills herself. She jumps into a giant pool of lava because she was impregnated with an alien. So she kills herself. And that moves us into Alien Resurrection, and I'm going to have to actually stop here and actually make this a two-parter. Because, actually, I have a lot to say about Alien Resurrection. So, we'll be back for part 2.